I'm joining Gavin Fenter, head of races, on Friday here in the Eastern Cape to learn a little bit more about the Tara LAING runners. And the yard start with a very special individual in race 2. Her name is Thread of Life, and it's a special name. It was very carefully chosen by a couple of people to be a symbolic name. And very excitingly, I've learned from co-owner Lorette Lowe, who owns her with Tara LAING, that they've decided to dedicate the earnings of Thread of Life's future career to cancer care. And Gav, I think this is a wonderful gesture.
Yeah, Lorette came up with the idea, and it's for her best friend that it's a great idea. So whatever she earns will go straight to cancer care. Yeah.
So a beautiful, beautiful gesture there. Very, very well done to Lorette Lowe and of course to Tara herself. Now, touching on her chances as far as Friday is concerned, the pacey filly, well, she's run 2 credible races so far.
Yeah, Nadine, we don't gallop our fillies a lot, so I've always believed we've won 2 nurseries, and the third start they won the nursery. So they need the first run, the second run they need, the third run, boom, we won 2 nurseries like that. This is her third start. She showed a lot of pace in the 1200. They just outrun her at the death. Now this is 1,000. I think it's ideal for her. She's got to beat Allen's horse and Smith's horse, but you know, there was a photo finish between them. There was a short-haired head between them, so it could go either way. But I think this is the right race, the right distance. I think she's a good runner.
Great feedback there for Thread of Life. Now in race 3, we'll see the consistent Joyous Jubilee, a winner in his penultimate. He didn't skip a beat, and he was back earning checks in third last time out.
Yeah, I've been dying for a while now to run this horse over 1,000 on the grass, because he's got so much natural speed in the 1,200 on the grass, and they always catch him in the last 50 metres. It's 1,000 metres now. It's most of the field are fillies, so I think this is the right race for him. He can go to the front. Well, he'll use his natural speed, and he might keep going the full 1,000. I think he's got a good chance.
In race 4, we'll see Sky Velocity.
Yeah, she was actually in for Tuesday. We'll leave her in for Tuesday as well, but she was drawn 22 in this particular field. And I said to Lorette, you know, I would like to run on the grass. I think she'll be better on the grass than the poly. And this field cut up, and eventually I phoned her. I said, listen, she's going to end up drawing 10. I think we must take our chances and run here from a nice draw. And luckily we got Charlie. I think Charlie will suit her. You know, he'll sit nice and still in her. It's his type of ride. So the draw's not that great, but it's a small field, and I think she can run into the money.
Behind us in picture is Spin Doctor cooling down after work. He'll run in race 5 on Friday. And Gav, you were hoping for a little bit more from him in his last.
Yeah, unfortunately last time he didn't have a good draw, and he scored 3-4 wide the whole race, and he just petered out. I still think he's going to be better over a mile, but the mile was a pinnacle plate, taking on grazing in the grass. Well, that would have been a waste of time. So we're going to run him here. I think he's still got a big chance. I'd still love to see him back in a mile. And Ashby was supposed to come down, but he only had 2 rides, so we're lucky enough to get Charlie as well. He'll suit him. He's just worked him. He's very happy with him, so I'm glad that Charlie's got to work him to feel what he's like. Yeah, he's definitely, don't leave him out to your exotics.
And in race 9, Red Sash will run freshened up. Her original run was her local debut, and it was a good effort.
Yeah, she over-raced a little bit with Raymond. You know, it was the first run for the yard, and Raymond tried to settle her, but I tried to find a poly 1200. Poly 1200, I don't think she'll get beat. But there wasn't a poly 1200, there was a 1300. I took her to the poly myself, and I hadn't gone 100 meters. I said, no, this filly's going to over-race in the 1300. So we took her out. We're going to run in this 1200. Raymond now knows her. I think he must just let her use her action. Don't try and restrain her, because she's got natural speed, and she's definitely got a good chance.
The day is an open affair, and Red Sash is another one to add to your considerations.